It's more confusing than Inception, harder than an erection. It's cooler than Andre 3000. Oh, let's get ready for Sweet Connection.
Hello, welcome to Sweet Connection. I'm your host, Kaz. Today is Jason Lewis. Jason, how you doing?
Calm down.
Sorry. We're pressed for time here.
We've got guests coming around and we don't want them to know that we do a podcast.
Except you've already told them that we do a podcast. So that's fine, but I'd just rather not us be trying to record a podcast.
Listen, whatever I say intoxicated doesn't count.
Oh, okay. And you were pretty intoxicated.
And I was quite rude, weren't I?
I don't think that was a time you were rude. You've been rude to my work friends before. That was not the time, I don't think.
They're beneath me.
Just wait till they listen back to this one. How you been doing, Jason?
I'm alright, yeah. I'm alright. I've got a fresh trim. My beard's been sorted out. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling old.
You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling old.
How do you think my beard's looking? My beard's
patchy,
longer than yours.
Fuck off. Yeah, it's longer than mine because obviously you've just let it grow for weeks.
I shaved today.
There's a patch here.
Yeah, I know there's a patch.
Your moustache isn't even. Other than that,
are you being serious?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Other than that, it's looking alright.
Other than that,
for length.
He turns up late and then he criticises my fucking beard.
Yeah. What
a guy. Anyway, have you been?
Gee, you've asked me that. I've answered.
Well, I wasn't listening.
I'm alright. Yeah. How are you?
Oh yeah, I'm doing good. Have you seen the bathroom?
I have. Yeah, I have been round.
Yeah, but not since it's been done.
Yeah.
Completed.
Yeah.
It was completed today, so I don't think how you could be... Because we painted the ceiling.
Oh, right. I've never looked at the ceiling. It's smart, though. I love it.
It's good, isn't it? It's very nice, yeah.
I can't wait to have a shit in there later.
Took 2 weeks.
Or vomit.
Yeah. In the shower, you mean, yeah?
No, I'm just going to... Yeah, shit in the shower. Yeah, I might do that. No, it's nice. It's nice. Adds value. So.
It does have value. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Trying to think what we've been up to in the past. Oh, yeah. We went for a nice walk, didn't we? Remember that?
Oh, yeah. And we've been to London.
I know. London? Cambridge.
Jason,
believe me, I think the listeners want to hear what happened in Cambridge. But first we're going to talk about our lovely walk we went on together.
Yes, it was wonderful. Me, my child, you, your dog, and Laura.
Yeah.
Went on a walk through the forest.
We did, yeah. It was nice.
It was pleasant, good weather.
We saw a fairy tree. That's
tree.
real, yeah. A tree made to look like it's the home of fairies with little doors and little windows.
They're on holiday, that's why you can't see them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except the one fairy who's hanged himself that's just swaying from the top branch.
Hanged or hung?
Hanged. Men are hanged, beef is hung. That's the phrase.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's never, I've been hung.
Oh.
It's, I'm hung. But that's
okay.
a different thing. You are hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh, right.
Okay? Never hung. So it's hanged, drawn and quartered, not hung, drawn and quartered.
Interesting.
As the peasants will say. But
so anyway, we had a lovely walk through the local countryside.
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
We were throwing sticks in rivers, weren't we? Or not rivers, little streams.
There's a little stream that runs through the forest. And
we were throwing sticks in that, weren't we?
Arthur's thing is to throw stuff in there, like sticks, twigs.
So do you reckon maybe his job in the future will be something to do with throwing stuff? Do you reckon he'll be like a professional javelin person?
Because he's obsessed with diggers, I think he'll be working on a building site, but be a part-time
javelin
enthusiast.
Yeah, or like discus.
Or what's
hammer
the one with
throw?
The ball?
Shot put. What's the one with the ball?
Yeah. Yeah. Every sport knows man has a ball.
Most sports have balls.
Yeah. Yeah. Shame he doesn't.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, but yeah. I thought that was nice. It was
very pleasant.
Very pleasant walk. Yeah.
It's nice.
I'm sure that'll do that again sometime in the summer when it's a little bit drier.
Yeah.
And give the old dog and the old child a bit of a runabout.
Me and him went on that same walk. I think either the next day or a couple of days later, and there was a dead frog in the stream, and he couldn't quite see it. I could see it. And he just kept trying to go to it and ask what it was. I was like, "Leave it." And
so you have not yet explained the concept of death to him, yeah?
No, not yet. Yeah.
Good. Anyway, so obviously the main story. I mean, this isn't the fucking news. The main thing that we went up to is we went for a little trip to Cambridge, didn't we?
We did. Yeah.
So why don't you give us some background, and I'll just chip in other.
Yeah. So we went to a concert I had VIP backstage tickets to go see my one love of my life, Tom Odell. I'm a big fan. If you're listening, Tom, I want to be your best friend. I had tickets for a long time, and up until probably the last minute, I had it all planned. Then I had someone drop out, so I had a spare VIP ticket.
So, what was it? About 1:30 on a nice chill Sunday.
Yeah.
I was thinking, you know what? I've got nothing in my schedule. I'm just going to relax. It was a nice sunny day. I'm going to sit in the conservatory, drink a few beers, read a book, have some me time.
Yes.
And then you called me and said, do you want to go to Cambridge? Which is
In
about
an
an hour and a
hour.
half away. Yeah. You got 1 hour to decide. You've got backstage tickets to see your favourite performer, your favourite artist.
Yeah.
And I was just
obsessed.
I was saying to Laura, I was like, should I say no? And I was like, nah, this sounds like good content for the show.
Yeah.
So I thought,
it was a good night out, wasn't it?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Got
So
fucking shit.
I did. I haven't been that drunk. Okay,
you were
so
so drunk.
let's just get to that point.
Yeah,
There's a journey we've got to go before we
Yeah.
get to that point. So you came and picked me up.
Came and picked you up. We drove to Cambridge. Parked right next to the venue,
That
which
was
I think was
quality
a touch.
parking, yeah.
Because obviously we had to get there early.
Because we had backstage tickets.
Yeah, so we listened to the sound check, which, by the way, I've still got the video saved on my phone. I watched back. I fucking love it so much. And we're in a room with him and like only 4 other people.
He seemed quite a nice guy though, because
Really nice guy.
like he was talking to like his band and stuff, and he
Yeah.
wasn't being like a dick or anything. He was
No,
just
no.
talking to them like they were his mates. Which
They are, yeah.
presumably they are.
And then we got a signed lanyard and we got to meet him.
Yes.
And
now on the way there, I was saying because I'd never heard of this guy before, so my concern for meeting him was, what if I meet him and he asks me what his favourite song is, and I say I didn't hear of you until 2 hours earlier, which seems quite awkward. So
and then you've got all these mega fans who've never met him. And you've met
there
him.
were some mega fans there. I'm sure we'll talk about them.
Yeah, I've got a story about one of them that you won't know about. Anyway,
so we got there. So you met him. Now I've known Jason. I think it's 10 years this year. 10 years. Yeah, since
what, 20? Well,
2022.
already been 10, maybe.
Yeah, maybe 10. And I've genuinely never seen you as excited.
No.
When we were
or nervous.
You were really nervous. It's not like he was going to do a quiz.
I was shaking. I don't know if you noticed. I was just sitting there or standing there, and I was so. I didn't know what to say. I ended up just saying hello, and which is a good start.
Good start.
Yeah, at least I didn't say goodbye.
You just start.
And then told him I went to another concert. He thought it was great.
Yep, he loved it.
He then said, "Do you want a picture?" And I was like, "Of course." You said, "What did you say?" You said something like, "We look like your bodyguards."
I didn't say anything.
That really broke the ice, didn't it?
I didn't say anything because you were literally fangirling. You were
so
weak.
bad.
You were weak. Your knees were trembling talking to him, and I was like, I'm just going to hang back because I don't know who the fucking guy is. And then when we went for our joint photo of him in the middle, me and you inside, obviously we're big guys.
Yeah.
He was not a big guy, and he went to put his arm like round our shoulders, and his arms couldn't reach.
It was a good reach.
And his arms couldn't reach, and I said, "Oh, maybe we should be your new security." Please don't ask me about your songs or your career.
But he did. He laughed. He thought that was funny.
Yeah,
and then I shook his hand and said, "Thank you so much," whatever. And this is the bit where I feed back and I think, "Why did you say that?" I said, "I'll see you soon." Yeah. And he was like,
I don't remember that.
You were gone, mate.
I wasn't gone by that.
You were in the doorway.
And
he was
God,
just sort of like, he was looking at me, and he went, "Yeah, definitely, of course, thank you." As if me saying that in my mind, it was like, "I'm done now. I'm going to go home. Don't worry about the concert." But
I'll see you soon. It's actually quite sinister. It's like, I'll see you soon, mate.
Yeah, imagine that.
In that silhouette outside your bedroom window.
He's got a song called Silhouette.
That's me. Has he?
Yeah, you knew that, obviously.
I should have said that was my favourite song.
Yeah. But then
I'm the silhouette, mate.
And then probably what was really nice is we had a nice break, probably 2 hours between then.
Yeah. So I went to the
and
pub.
then the concert, and there was a really nice pub.
Really nice pub. Very nice.
Roasted,
yeah.
I got roasted, and you got pie.
I had a pie.
And that was the start of you getting absolutely
shit
fucking trolley.
Okay, so we went from the pub, very nice pub. I was having a chat with the guys behind the bar, as I do. I'm a very sociable person.
Yeah.
Jason,
Well, we both are. So.
Well, sort of.
Apart from with a certain Tom O'Dell, but other than that, I'm good at talking to people.
Hi, sir. Oh, I'll see you soon. Yeah.
I genuinely, not trying to brag. I speak to a lot of strangers. I meet a lot of people.
How is that a brag? I speak to a lot of strangers.
I can talk to people, but I've never experienced that before in my life.
It was quite nice to see that you are just like everyone else, Jason. You're just as awkward as me meeting people as everyone else. So that's good. Anyway, so we went to the pub, had a very nice meal.
Yeah.
Lovely place.
It was a gastro pub.
Yeah. And then we went, because that sound check was 2 hours before the concert even opened. But because we had the signed lanyards, we didn't have to queue.
Yeah, we didn't have to hang around with the peasants, did we?
Exactly. We just barged straight through saying, let's see Tom.
We're in.
Yeah. So we went through, we got right to the front.
We quickly changed our minds on... Well, you changed our minds on that because... You already.
Well, no, that wasn't until later.
Yeah.
So we got to the front, and we were right by the railings. We were by the side to the railings where there was a door, where there were toilets, and that's good. But also, I thought there was a bar up there, but it wasn't open because I didn't have the staff. If that was open, I'd have happily stayed at the front. So we stayed at the front for an hour or so. There was two warm-up acts. They were really good.
Yeah, weren't they?
Then we were listening to him. Really good, you know. Although I'm not necessarily a fan.
You enjoyed it, didn't you?
I did.
He's a really good... Because if you listen to his
songs...
He's
got a good soul to him, isn't he?
If you listen to his songs, they are... Like his new one that's just come out, which he played when we were there, they are quite just piano-y and all that stuff. But when he plays them live, he puts on a show. And it is... I don't see a lot, and I'm a bit biased, but it is incredible. It was really good. And you had the idea that every time because I was driving, I wasn't drinking.
Yeah.
You had the idea that when you went to the bar, you'd buy 2 drinks to save the time, but you were just downing them, getting 2 more, downing them, going for a piss, getting 2 more.
Going for a piss every 20 minutes.
Yeah, every 5.
And because we were by the side, I was barging past the same people. I was like, oh, hi, sorry, me again. But then, that's fine. But then coming back, it was at the back of the
we moved to
stage.
the back by this stage.
But it was at the back of the stage was the bit we go through to the foyer and the bar.
Yeah.
So I had to go right through to the back and then come through the back with 2 pints in my hands and be like, oh, sorry, all elbows and, I'm not the smallest person. Anyway, so I'm just like, oh, sorry, bang, 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 spill it over someone, bang, 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 bang. And then after about 4 of those trips, I was just like, Jason, I need to piss every 5 seconds here. Can we please move to the back?
And we did, and to be fair, it was better than I thought it was.
There was a lot more. It was packed.
Yeah.
It was really packed.
It was a good atmosphere.
Did I tell you about that girl who was next to me?
The ones that were dancing a lot?
No.
Oh.
There was this girl who was next to me. This was even before the warm-ups had going on there.
Yeah, right. So when we were at the front.
We were at the front, yeah. And she was sitting next to me, and her friends were sort of behind me and you, because it was her, me, you next to me, her friends were behind me. And she kept on looking towards me and kind of smiling, and then looking back at her friends and started giggling. That happening once, that's what I'm saying. She did it about 4 times. So I was just like, option 1, she fancies me. And they know
she was also 14.
I didn't say she wasn't 14. Option 2, I've actually spilt drink down all my front, or my cock is out, or something.
It was both.
Yeah, it's a little from column A, a little from column B. But she kept looking at me, and she was staring at me because I was trying to look forward and not overtly be looking at her looking at me. But she was definitely looking at me, then looking back at her friends and smiling. So I'm not sure whether I was the butt of a joke. That seems more likely than her fancying me. I'm not going to lie.
So going back to the VIP and the meeting him and the super fans that were there, one of them actually has been to so many concerts.
Yeah, that guy.
John is his name. And Tom O'Dell actually knows him now.
Yeah, of course he does, because he's been stalking him.
66 concerts.
Fuck.
And this tour that we went on, he's been to every single one. I think there was about 15 of them, and bought VIP tickets for every single one. So met him 15 times. And on the one that me and you were at, he was last, weren't he?
Yeah.
Tom O'Dell let him play on his piano.
Oh.
Fuming.
Are you jealous that you did get to play the piano?
Yeah. I don't know how to do it. I'd just be going, bom, 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 bom.
You'd have just done the What is it? The fucking chopsticks where you go. Do.
But that's not even the most embarrassing part of all of it. Do you not remember me doing my helicopter impression, Tom Adele?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh, sorry. I mean, I was drunk, but I wasn't that drunk that I'd remember that. Okay.
Do you remember being that drunk?
Well, let's take the listeners on a journey.
I've got a bone to pick with you anyway.
Oh, does it involve getting a lot of piss in your car?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just arrive there when we arrive there, Jason. So, we did the gig. We were at the back. That was a lot better because we had room. It was getting a bit.
It was breathing.
It was hot as well. We had jackets on. We're big guys.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh. I actually went out into the foyer and just sat there for a bit, talking to the people selling the merch because I was really hot and I was like,
you were desperate for me to buy some merch.
Well, he's your favourite person.
Yeah.
And I find that offensive because I thought I was your favourite person.
No,
I thought it was me, your son, then Tom O'Dell.
You're not even close.
I'm not even in the top 10.
No.
I'm in the fucking relegation
Neither was
zone.
Arthur. I'm joking. He's number one.
Oh yeah.
Just.
But so we had the gig. It ended because we were literally right at the back. We literally went straight from the gig in your car on the way home.
Straight in the car, weren't we? Because we were parked. I said parked right next to the venue, in the venue we were parked right next to the exit.
I had half a pint left, which I was drinking.
Walked down with it. Yeah. And then on the way home, because you were pissing every 3 seconds.
So by this point, I was very drunk.
You were
I haven't been that drunk in ages. And I do drink often, but I haven't been that drunk.
Do you remember asking me to go 100 miles an hour?
And you did, didn't you?
No, because I'm a sensible driver.
You did, fuck off. You did that on the way there, didn't you?
Also...
On the way back?
Also, you asked me
I thought that you did that, didn't
19 fucking times. You were so annoying. And then you were desperate for a piss, but you wouldn't let me pull over. You wanted a piss in your cup.
Yes.
And you kept getting stage fright and wouldn't let me look. That sounds wrong. You wouldn't let me look in any other direction apart from straight forward. And you were getting angry that you couldn't piss. And about 45 minutes into the drive home, you finally done a dribble. But somehow got it all over my fucking door and fucking window.
On the outside?
And I didn't notice till the next day.
Was this on the outside or the inside?
Both.
When I did my little dribble into the cup, because we were going at 70 miles an hour, under the window, through it, like the cup like decompressed.
And most of it went on you as well.
Most of it went down the side of your outside of the cup. Yeah. So I was like, I'm sorry about that. I didn't realise it went on the inside, and that I apologise for. Yeah,
and didn't notice till I opened the door and it was all sticky. And it
wasn't sticky.
It was because it was fucking like sort of
cider. There was a lot of cider.
And didn't notice till I had to get my son in the car the next day. So I went straight to the valet and got.
I'm sorry. I can tell you how much the valet costs. I'll pay for the valet.
Right. My car was also filthy anyway.
I do apologise for.
Fun story though.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then you dropped me off, and I had another beer before I went to bed. I think I fell asleep on the sofa.
Do you remember you walked from my car to your house with your trousers around your ankles?
Yes, I did. I did do that, didn't I?
Yeah.
That's the drunkest I've been in a while.
Until tonight, really?
That's what you'll be tonight, Jason.
Hopefully.
Because
on Tuesday.
Yeah, because we're actually here a little bit early. We're doing the show on a Saturday, and it's only 4:30. And we're going to be out in the town on the big one. It's your birthday.
Yeah.
I want to say, Tuesday, Wednesday?
I did just say my birthday's on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, yeah. You'll be
we've definitely fired up the pizza oven, yeah?
Yep.
Is it already on?
No.
I feel like it should already be on.
Jason.
Have you done research?
Don't tell me how to do pizzas. I'll tell you how I do them.
Last time it wasn't cooked great, was it?
It was.
You put a baking tray inside there.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
No, it's not.
That's how we're doing it.
No, you put it straight on. Have you done your research?
No, I'm doing it the same as I did last time.
I have a lot of confidence in you when you do your research because you're obsessed with. You can't just do something on the off chance. You have to be mega on the every time. So if you'd have just said
Laura
to me,
would tend to agree with you.
If you'd have just said to me, "Yeah, Jason, I've done my research," I'd be absolutely fine. Now I'm worried. Have you done your research?
No. Because
let's try this again.
Because the last time we did it, and we had charcoal rather than firewood, and we put it on the baking tray, that was good because it got the nice smoky flavour, got the heat from underneath the baking tray. That's fine. So
I feel like we can do better.
Well, for this pizza oven load, we've got some pre-made bases, so it's a lot more consistently thick, so it should be easier to cook. Once it's cooked through,
let's
all,
try
it's
it
all
with the
uniform.
bacon trays. Put the charcoals to the side like you're supposed to. Put it in the middle. We're done. That's how we should do it.
I'll try it.
Yeah.
I can't promise it.
When should we fire it up now?
No, let's wait until okay, because we've got some friends. The Wills.
I don't know which one's which.
Neither do I. But
luckily they got the same name. If they had different names,
fucking no chance. But yeah, they'll be here shortly. So let's wait. Let's wait until they get here. Let's sit in the conservatory, sit outside, have a relax. Then we can.
I haven't eaten today. I'm hungry.
Well, you're gonna have to wait. It's not gonna be till at least 6 o'clock till we're 6:30 till we're eating, Jason. Oh, sorry, mate. That's just how it is. It's just the hand you've been dealt. Anyway, what else have you been up to? I watched you play football. You lost 3-1 in that cup game. Remember that? Yeah, that was a few games ago. That was a game where I came. It was that cup game. And there was that striker who was being...
Oh, you didn't like him, did you?
Fucking... Yeah, so basically I went to watch Jason play football. And you lost 3-1, which is fine. You know, because they were a better team. But there was this one striker. This right cocky little cunt. I genuinely wish I was playing. I would have played happily in your defence as a centre-back. Because he was a little scrabbly little rat. I would have smashed him across that pitch like a piece of shit.
He is living rent-free in that head of yours,
He is. Oh, I'm still thinking about him. Can't wait to see... Oh, anyway. So
fancy, was it?
Maybe it's that. Maybe it's misplaced, like, gay confusion.
Mm. Good on you.
Yeah. Good.
I could always see you settling down with someone called Gary.
Gary Glitter. I think I'm a little bit too old for Gary Glitter, aren't I?
Oh dear.
What else have I been up to? Oh, that thing, was it at the pubs, going back to the Cambridge thing, you showed me that Twitter account called Festhole.
Yes!
We should do it. We should get a few out.
Get a few out.
Come
on. There's an account called... I'm amazed you remembered what it's called.
Yeah.
So my favourite Twitter account is an account called Festhole, where people submit their confessions. It's a festhole.
Yeah.
And some of these are
So
incredible.
A person will send a direct message to the Twitter account, and then the Twitter account will then post them anonymously so that you can't be caught out for your thing.
Yeah. 100%.
So why don't you read some?
So I'm just on their page now. I faked my ex-husband's signature on our divorce papers. Couldn't find the fat twat and wanted to get rid of him. That's quite a good one. There's some other ones.
I bet you told me some real bad ones.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find them. As a bus driver, I like to play a game called Pass or Pensioner. When an OAP scans their bus pass, the expiry date comes up on the ticket machine. I like to decide what will expire first, them or the ticket.
You know what? Being a bus driver must be so boring. You have to invent games like that to entertain yourselves.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Mad, isn't it? My wife and I went to Slimming World a few years ago. Lost a ton of weight. Won Slimmer of the Week, 7 weeks, Man of the Year, Couple of the Year, the lot. Everyone was always asking us how we managed it. Cocaine. We took loads and loads of cocaine.
I think that the wheels have just arrived, but fortunately we only have 5 minutes or so left. Anything else? Anything else?
I'm just going to ignore what I was just saying about them.
Shall we just like to end it there? But first I'll talk to you about what a dramatic experience I had, if you want to hear that.
Yeah, you tell me.
Basically, I was just minding my own business, and I was sitting on the sofa with Laura, and she said, "Ben, you've got a white hair in your beard." And I was like, "A white hair?" She's like, "Yeah, it's like white." And I was like, "What?" And I got up, obviously went to the toilet, got some tweezers, found it, plucked it out. It wasn't grey. It was white. It was bright, like Gandalf the White. You know, like normally you have your hair colour, then you go grey, and then if you live that long, then you go white.
Yeah.
This was bright white. I plucked it out and I was like, fuck, that is the first sign, isn't it?
I'm going grey bad.
Yeah, but grey's fine. It isn't fine, but grey's acceptable. I've skipped the grey bit. I've gone from fucking dark hair to fucking Gandalf the White. And I was just like, oh, am I doomed to have white hair?
That'd be funny.
Would I suit white hair?
No, you don't suit any hair.
Well,
you should grow your hair out and have it like mine.
I'm not having a little style, little footballer flick. Oh, look at me.
I slicked my hair back.
I style my hair in the morning.
I got a skin fade and I combed my hair backwards.
Exactly. Oh yeah, look at me. I comb my hair.
The only reason I have a skin fade on the side is here is my biggest grey patch, but when I have a skin fade, it's go right down to the skin so you can't see it.
Sorry.
And I slick it this way, and I've got a grey patch here somewhere.
Yeah,
I
can see that.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, but I did pluck that single white hair out of my beard.
You do know if you pluck a
I
hair,
did think about keeping
10
it.
more grow.
That's not true, Jason. That's never been true, ever.
That's a myth, isn't it?
That's not a myth, that's just wrong.
Do you know what your hair going grey means? It's like the hair follicles are dying.
No.
So they lose their pigment.
Well, not entirely true. Basically, it means that your body is constantly cycling through cells and stuff, right? And roughly every 7 years, your entire cells in your body are being replaced in its entirety. You are almost like a new person in a way, right? But obviously, as they keep on mutating and splitting, there are like errors that occur, and they break down, and your natural hair color, which might be black, breaks down, goes to grey, white. Then you get old and wrinkled and blah blah, and you die.
Wow!
Look at that.
And on that note,
you know what? Let's end the show there because
we're all going to get old, saggy, ugly, and die. Basically,
yeah.
We're just saying.
Some closer.
I'm already halfway there. I'm fucking well old.
Well, Jason, shall we get really hammered tonight? Because we're going to get really hammered tonight because your birthday, and then we're going to go and watch football tomorrow.
What else do you do when you're depressed? Let's go.
Get hammered. All right. Jason, don't say bye to the fucking listeners.
Oh, mate, you ruined it. That was going to be my way out. What else do you do?
That was your mic
depressed?
Drop.
And then
I'm going to slap you like Will Smith slaps Chris Rock, mate.
Hey, showbiz news.
It's topical. It's topical. Anyway, thank you much for listening. Catch you next time and see you later. Goodbye.
Go fuck yourself.
So, Jason, where can you get more Sweet Connection in your life?
Well, Ben, we are on Facebook at Sweet Connection Podcast, and we're also on Twitter at SweetC_podcast. So you can give us a like or a follow.
And you can also find us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and Podbean. So if you enjoyed the show, you can give us a rating or a review or recommend to a friend.
And if you wanted to email in a topic or a question or just say hi, it's thesweetconnection@outlook.com.
Massive thanks to CIPP and Carlyle Laurent for all of our jingles. Thank you for listening and catch you next time.
Sweet connection.